Hi everyone, Cara Bramley here. So I'm going to hop on. This is week 1 of our maintenance week. And every week I'm going to hop on and suggest one little exercise that you might want to try. And then eventually you might want to try and tag these all together and actually have a nice little program that you can do. And I'm choosing the ones that are really, really important in terms of menopause. Okay, so I'm picking the ones specifically for us women. They're good for men too, because men also have changes, but slightly different to us. Okay, so we're going to start very simply. So this is an exercise by Stacey T. Sims. So she's like right up in the menopause arena, in the medical arena, and she calls this a sumo squat. Okay, so we've added this to our Pilates class. Now you can do the same, and the beauty about this is that you can do it anywhere. And if you, I see that my head's cut off like this, so I'll just do this. It's good use of my legs. So if you're working at a desk, what they've actually worked out, that doing 10 of these squats every hour is as good as actually going for a 10-minute walk. How's that? But the other beauty is that when you work these big muscles, so these big thigh muscles and our buttock muscles, when we work those muscles, we actually produce little bits of estrogen. Not a lot, but of course in menopause, that's our big issue, is our estrogen levels drop. So, and estrogen is an anti-inflammatory. You see, it's a hormone that's also an anti-inflammatory. So it's so important. So we've just added some of these in to our Pilates classes. Okay, so you're very wide. Can you see my feet are out like that? Because you need, I'll show you your knees in a minute. You need your knees to go wide. Okay, so I mean, obviously to start with, you just go as wide as you can cope, okay? And then you're thinking of those sumo wrestlers. I think that's why they call it the sumo squat. So you want to go down. You want to go down and squat, okay? And then the key thing is, when you push up using your legs, you've got to really push. Think of pushing through the floor, and then you really straighten your knees, okay? And we go this way. So here we go. Turn those feet out, and we go soften. So you keep upright, soften. And you'll start feeling the work here. And then hold that, and then breathe out, push up to straighten the knees, okay? Now what I was doing when I first started these squats is my knee was coming in like that. So you've got to use buttock muscles to get the knees out. So it's these buttock muscles that you've got to use to get the knee out. And in technical terms, you want your kneecap to go over the gap between the big toe and the second toe. How's that? Okay, so that's what all the elite athletes have to try and do. Okay, so you're bringing those knees out and getting that buttock to work, and then push up. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if we can do 10. Here we go. So I'll try and get the breathing in for you too. So breathing is breathe out with effort. Okay, so when you move, so breathe in, breathe out. You may as well have your arms here. Do something with your arms too. Breathe in, breathe out to push up. Squeeze, and squeeze the butt. Breathe in and out. Knees out, then breathe out, push up. 3. Knees out, push up. 4. Knees out, Now, if you've got a gammy knee, just don't go as far. Okay, just work within what your thigh muscles can manage. Just tell me if you are battling with anything and I'll try and troubleshoot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 'Quick as a wink. Okay, so that's the other thing, is that exercise doesn't have to be like massively complicated, and that's one of the things that I've now learned over the years. So I'll try and show you these little easy things, and you can do these things at home. You can add weights down the track, but just for now, just start with 10. What did that maybe take us? 20 seconds or something. A lot of it with exercise is just doing it. It's like a lot of things in life. We've just got to just do these things, okay? I've just recently had a scare with my mum. She had a heart attack, and it's just, mum uses our shape, thank goodness. And mum is relatively healthy, and she's always non-smoker, non-drinker, and she's always walked, and she's always done her exercises in the morning. Mum is 84, and she has rallied, and that's why she's rallied. Number one, she got onto it quickly, and she, recognized the symptoms, and she phoned 111. That's why I've been missing in action, because I just dropped everything on Thursday morning and drove down, and I've just been cooking and cleaning and washing and, just doing as many things as I could, so that, she felt organized and she didn't have to worry about those things, because, and I was with Dad, because she was in hospital for a few days. So, and that's the other reason we need to keep well. That's the other reason we need to keep well. So that actually our kids don't have to be worrying about us. It's something I thought about a lot over these last few days. Anyway. So mum's rallied quite a lot. There's just a bit that we've got to sort out in terms of medication. And of course, I'm so aware of gut health now and medication. So, but, we've got to weigh all these various things up. So we're trying to find some solutions for her with that in the meantime. Anyway, let me know how you get on. 10 squats. Make yourself a goal. What about 10 squats once a day to start with for this whole week? And then I'll hop in again. It'll be next week. It might be Tuesday morning, because that's when I do all my, I love Tuesday morning. That's where I do all my connecting. I love Tuesday morning. So maybe I'll do that. And then we'll set something else for next week. Okay, and then we'll set something else for the following week. And then you've got 3 exercises that you can do, just as part of maybe a daily routine that you develop. Okay, let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you have any other ideas. Let me know if you want me to teach you anything else. And we can start getting the exercise side of the SlimDown program, going. A lot of you are walking, and that's great. But we also need to strengthen. We really need lean muscle. Okay, and that's my little thing. So we will catch up next week, okay, for the next one. Have a great day, everyone.